we're gonna revisit. I've already done a video for the water heater, so we're gonna revisit it. We have PEX plumbing, but this tells us we have a PEX plumbing supply. And I don't think this was in the other video, but when you have a valve that's floating like this, it should be secured. It should be secured. It shouldn't be just left floating like that. Temperature pressure relief valve, not insulated, threaded fittings, questionable drain pipe, too high. We'll talk about that. We won't talk about the water valve though. That's not in the other video. And I'm identifying the plumbing as a PEX system. Coming in, this is the best part. Fire charmer. Yes, Mr. Fire, come on in. The doors make me feel so warm and welcome. This is a nice, thick, heavy door. Okay? Statistically, most fires happen in the kitchens and the garages, and we can't do a lot about the kitchen. But we've got lawnmowers and cars, all kinds of stuff in this garage that can catch on fire. We got electrical mechanicals around all these things. And like in the last video, I said that the scuttle hole cover is the wrong width. Well, there should be a self-closing mechanism on this door. There's nothing to keep fire from walking through this door. Most people take them off. I get that. You don't want them closing all the time when you're trying to bring in groceries. I get that. I understand. It doesn't cost a lot. It's a safety device. It's fire safety. This is a new home. New homes burn twice as fast as old homes. This is closed laundry area. This is GFCI protected. This is the laundry connections. I don't operate those. This is the 4-prong electric clothes dryer. Again, it's an all-electric house. This label has not been filled out. You're supposed to know how far the vent goes, what the dimensions are, how many bins are. So that way you order equipment that has enough push, oomph, if you will, to get, and all of them do. All of them do. But and that's the code. You're supposed to fill that out. See that right there? You know where I got that? I dug it out. I dug it out of here. You know why it was in there? It's because we got a screw. We got a screw sticking out of the wall there. We're not supposed to do that. It hangs on that. And it'll keep hanging on that, and it'll keep hanging on that until you have a dryer fire. That's why you don't have those screws in there. You just don't. Or you do. You're not supposed to have those screws in there. Okay, this is the guest bathroom. It's pretty nice. It's pretty easy. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Shower works. Commode flushes. Everything works. GFCI. All the little light bulbs are on. Fan works. Fan vents to the exterior. Nothing's wet under here. It's all pretty nice. Not too rambunctious. Not too wild. Boring is good. Boring is good. This is the other bathroom. This is what we call the principal bathroom. Or maybe we call it the primary bathroom. Or the owner's bathroom. Those are the names we use now. We used to call it something else, but we don't do that any longer. We got 2 sinks. Again, hot's on the left, cold's on the right. GFCI works. GFCI is labeled. All the little lights work. Fan also works. Dry as can be underneath here. Coming along. Turn you off. Put the commode a little closer to the wall. The center of the commode is not supposed to be closer than 15 inches. There's 15 inches right there. Is that the center? Oh, it's just a little off. So what? It's an inch off, bud? You gonna call that? I didn't write the. Just letting you know. The center of the drain. Okay, it's not quite the center. It's just a little tight right there. If you're right-handed, and you're trying to read, that might mean something to you. If you're left-handed, you just lean against the wall when you're feeling bad. Okay, shower, cold on the left, hot on the right again. The gasket is fine enough. They get warped, they leak, but it's still there. It's still got some integrity. Bathtub, hey, bathtub drain stopper. I forgot you. But again, hot's on them, cold's on them. We got it. Moving on along. Thought I heard a phone. Oh well. Mine's louder than that. Moving on to the kitchen. Still the kitchen. Hot's on the left. We're missing our little... Is that just a set screw? Or usually there's a button there. It's, that's half and half, a little yin and yang button that has red and blue and shows you which way to go. Okay. This right here is called a foul line. Excuse me, foul line, F-O-U-L. F-O-U-L. That's where all the cooties hide. This is supposed to, cooties, germs, bacterium, viruses, that's where all that stuff hides. It's supposed to cascade down like this. And I don't see very many of these. Now, I don't have a lot of clients that can call me up and say, hey bud, thank you for that. We got that foul line taken care of. Wow, thanks, okay. Good to know, good to know. People say, oh, you just put a little bleach under there, you just kind of clean it, you can do that. And again, I don't know if this is the hill you want to die on. I would never dissuade my clients from seeking perfection. But I have had a lot of clients call me and tell me that they've had, if you get this thing fixed, call me up, because I'd like to tell my clients that that can happen. But I'm just not sure about that. Just not sure. We're coming on along. We're going to move into the appliance section. Appliances. There's my beautiful little notice right there. We did not do over the spring insect report. The house is only like 4 years old. It's not enough time. And if I had done one, except for the wood mulch in the front. Okay. So what we got is a 1/3 horsepower garbage disposal. We got an anti-siphon brake for the dishwasher. One thing I don't notice for the dishwasher is an electric switch to turn the dishwasher on and off besides the on the panel. You should have a switch that de-energizes it so that a technician can take the panel apart without having to go into the breaker box. Okay, but other than that, this is, by the way, on a GFCI circuit, and the garbage disposal, food waste disposal is also on a GFCI circuit. That's fine. It's wired up fine. I can't find, except for the switch, can't find much to say about. This is kind of interesting. We have an air admittance valve for the drain system instead of a vent pipe. A vent pipe, they could have gone up through the ceiling, but they chose to handle it this way. Some of these air admittance valves require repair or replace, maintenance or replacement after a certain amount of time. I'm not sure. I don't know if anybody's ever maintained or replaced one, but there it is. And I got a little thing about them. Oh, we got a sink stopper. Okay, stop our strainer. That's a good thing to have. We got a double sink. We got a food waste disposal here, and we don't have a rubber stopper for that one. We don't. Let's turn some water on here for a moment. We're getting close. Just bear with me. This is a switch for the food waste disposal. Listen. You probably want to get that thing cleaned out. It could sound better than that. Just saying. This is the microwave. It's built into the vent fan. It's pretty good. Light, 2 speeds. Fan, 2 speeds. And then cook time. And I cooked this little paper towel here. Now, special effects. So this is a vented vent hood. It does not have a vent that goes directly to the exterior. The vent hood itself is not required. It'd be nice if it went to the exterior, but it doesn't. It circulates. And we're missing our top shelf right there. How about that? I don't inspect for those shelves. But look at that. We're missing our top shelf. Can't ignore it. Okay. So coming along here, the filter looks nice. But where I'm back is, the code says you don't even have to have a fan. But since you have a fan, the code says that this corner should not be any closer to this cooktop than 24 inches. And it is. Now, a lot of manufacturers, and I don't have the installation manual, it's not present, but a lot of manufacturers say you know, for example, that this corner shouldn't be any closer to this than 35 inches. And it is. I think it's 30 inches and that's 35. So it's plenty high. Most likely it's plenty high as per the manufacturer, but I do not know that. So as per code, it's too close. Now on your oven, we've got bake, we've got broil, they work. I do not do self-cleaning, okay? It's beyond the scope, and you can get in trouble going that way. The oven can lock up, and you won't be able to unlock it. So we just ignore that. That's beyond the scope of an inspection by any standards, ASHI standards, TREC standards. Some other associations are out there, and they have standards. And it's all of them. And these are pretty easy. Okay, they just light up. This one's kind of unusual because it's got a 2-stage burner, and so you just come over here and high is on the bottom. So you know you can get out of your rhythm here. You're turning it off, and of course that one turns out the same way. But you're trying to turn it on. It doesn't start at high like that. It starts at low, and then the inner smaller one, see, just like that. Nice to know is this does have an anti-tip device. I got a picture of it back there, but while I'm sliding it out, it's an anti-tip device. The bake works, broil works, oven light works. Oven light works. So I had some fun with it, and it seems to be fine. Refrigerators are beyond the scope of this inspection. They just are. That being said, I got ice. I got me some ice. I was thirsty, and so it's making ice. It does have a water connection because it made ice, and it does get cold. But this is an appliance like an air conditioner, and if it stays, which I recommend that you do is, and this is kind of easy, you want to replace this water filter. And it says every 6 months. And if there's another water filter, I don't think there is, but if there's another water filter, you want to replace that. And also, maintenance, you want to have the coils cleaned, so it needs to be serviced. It's a mechanical thing, like a car, like an air conditioner. So, it needs to be serviced. We need water filters replaced, we need the coils to be cleaned. And so that really is all the plumbing and appliances in the house. I got specific videos for appliances. I got a specific fireplace video, air conditioning video. So we've got those, but that's your plumbing and appliance.